What's up, everybody? In today's video, we're going to be putting new mufflers on my Fox Body Mustang, Turbo Fox Body Mustang. Makes a big deal. So, I had Flowmaster Super 44 mufflers, and from after reading and looking up and reading, those are horrible mufflers to have on a turbo car. They say the best kind of muffler, or the best exhaust for a turbo car is no exhaust at all. So you want to have the least amount of restrictions, and with a chambered muffler design, that turbo is just upset and just hitting those chambers trying to get that exhaust out. So in today's video, we're going to be switching over to a straight through design. So I got, and wait for it, the Dynomax Ultra Flo welded SS, or stainless steel, and I've read a lot of good things about this thing, and it should have a nice tone and sound good on the street. Here is the actual muffler. It's super cheap, by the way. It's only like 50 bucks on Amazon, kind of one of the, or for each muffler, and it's a straight through design, as you can see. So that should help exhaust flow quite a bit. I think it'll sound better too. It's really quiet right now with the Super 44 mufflers, as you're gonna hear right now. So we're gonna switch over. The other thing is, I know who did the exhaust last time. I took it to an exhaust shop and I said, just weld up this cat back for me, get it done, and as you're gonna see in a second, they did a horrible job. So you can see that it was just a pushover fitting, and all he had to do was weld it, but he instead expanded the pipe, changed it up, then welded it. I don't know what was going on in his head, and the diff still, it hits it. It made it worse. But so I got new tailpipes from LMR. They're their $150 special ones. You can see just the stainless steel, 2.5 inch, has the hangers already on it. So we're gonna be using that, but that's what we're doing in today's video. So let's get right into it. Let's start chopping off this exhaust, and it's not warm. It's really cold, actually. Okay, all the pipes are off. That wasn't that bad. But I did put the pipes back on. Still, these are the SVE pipes. And if you're doing it at home yourself, pro tip, unbolt the rear shock so you can drop the rear end a little bit lower, and then put the tubes in. Do not try to fight it and make it fit, especially if you're in your garage. It won't. You can't get those tubes over the axle. So just unbolt the shocks and let the rear end drop like 5 more inches. It goes nice and easy. So there's the mufflers. Here are the old pipes. Just totally ripped them off. Didn't even care about it. So these, I got to reutilize these pipes. You can see that these pipes are over the axle and they're just hanging there. I don't have anything else going on. So what I'm going to do is put the grommet, or the hangers, the rubber hangers, and then hang them up, and then put the muffler in the back of the pipe and see how long those pipes on the other mufflers have to be. Cut them, fit them, and go for it. So I did end up buying new exhaust hangers, but I only bought 2, and I needed 4. I needed all of them. Gotta go to AutoZone, get some stuff. We'll be back. We'll finish this up. So I'll see you in a little bit. What's up, everybody? It's been like 2 weeks. I got the Mustang back in the garage. Let me just explain. So we just cut. I just stopped filming. It's just because I got super stressed out and upset about the tailpipes. So those tailpipes I got from SVE, or late model restoration, were just totally wrong. Everything about them was wrong. Actually, driver's side fit okay. The passenger side, the bends were wrong. The fitment was wrong. Everything was wrong. And after messing with it for like 3 hours, I just got so incredibly mad that I just stopped everything. But LMR was really, really cool with it. I'm back and forth. They were just trying to find a solution. They returned them for a full refund. And so what we're gonna do is use my old tailpipes, because I have them. And if I have to weld some stuff, which I do, I'm not gonna care too much if it gets jacked up, because this is old, and if it gets screwed up, I'll just buy new tailpipes, no harm, no foul. So, not wasting any money, whatever, and I'll give me a chance. So all my ugly welds, we can make them kind of cleaner, hopefully. I don't know. Give it a shot. How about that? So this is what we're going to be using. The old tailpipes from the Flowmaster stuff and putting the Dynomax mufflers on there. So that's what we're going to start mocking it up, and I'm going to show you the process of me trying to figure out how to mock something up and weld it. But so what I have to do is I got to use these tailpipe adapters and stick them on here so I can get the right angle on these guys, because the shop that did them before, as you can see over there, expanded the pipe, put them on funky, welded it, I don't know. It just wasn't very good. So I had to cut off some extra stuff to make it work, so I'm going to have to use those adapters, and then it should work. So I got to weld those adapters on, but hopefully it all fits together. That's the dream, that's the goal. We're gonna give it a shot. This whole video changed everything. All right, I'll see you in a second. The driver's side is mocked up, so let me show you what's going on. All right, so as you can see under here, it's mocked up. There's a jack stand holding the muffler up, but you can see my pipe coupler and then my exhaust pipe kind of in there. I marked it with a red pen just so I knew where to weld and how to have it, but it all fits really well. Almost forgot about the hangers. On the mufflers and the old Flowmasters, there were hangers that held it in place. And so on the SVE ones, they were on the pipe. So I'm making an executive decision, since these mufflers were only 50 bucks a piece, that I'm going to just weld onto the hangers. So here's one that is not completed, but I just bent it and it's bent and ready to go. So I'm gonna have to retest fit and rehang everything so I can make sure they're perfect. But I'm really just gonna mimic how Flowmaster did it and like make the same bends and everything, because these mufflers fit really well. So I just want mine to fit the same way. So you can see that this has this crazy looking angle. So that's the one I'm making right now. It's in the vise. I gotta beat it up a little bit more, but hopefully it'll work out. So after that little experience, all the hangers are made and everything just needs to be welded together. So I'm gonna spot weld everything, bolt it, clamp it together, and then if it all works, which, you know, it probably won't because I'm doing it, but if it works, then I will full weld everything and be done with it. But look at my hangers, they're cool. So here are the hangers. I test fitted them and they work, and I did it on both. So this is the passenger and this is the driver. We'll see if it works. I just gotta get a day where I have enough time to break out the welder and weld everything together. So we're getting there, slowly but surely, but we'll get there. I don't have a lot of time after work. So I'll see you guys when I get to this. And we're back. Got off work early today, besides the point. So let's get these things tacked up. So I'm just gonna put 2 little tacks on the muffler to put my hanger on, and then I'm gonna hang everything back up. Okay, so the mufflers are brain fart. So the mufflers are all mocked up. I got them in there. I'm pretty happy with it, and I did have to take the hangers off and do it again, but you know, so be it. So you can see I got both the mufflers in, and they're hanging flush. So yeah, they're looking good. The left side I gotta twist a little bit, but otherwise it's gonna come out good. So those are in. Money. Now for the hard part, I gotta get the tailpipes mocked up, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna get the tailpipes in and fadangle, and then once I get it good, I'm gonna tack them with those new adapters that I have, and then I'll test fit them again, and then once that's in, we'll take it all off and weld her up. This is a lot of work. Alright, so it is all mocked up. It is looking pretty good. So I'm just gotta weld it together, but this is the mock-up result, and it's just gonna look just like this one is welded up. Pipes are even on both sides. We got mucho clearance underneath the diff. Mufflers hang equal. There's a good view. Wow, that does not look good from this view. Well.
The next day.
Whew. I worked on this thing all day yesterday. All day. And I found out there was a bad piece of exhaust tubing that didn't make everything fit. I just wanted to start off with that before I tell you what I did, because I didn't film anything yesterday because I was going crazy. So I spent like 8 hours working on this thing. Whew. Whatever. So I just got done with the tailpipes. All I have to do now is full weld everything. Everything is hung down below. Mufflers are right where I want them to be. And we're finally done. Oh, that was really freaking hard. That was like a 3-week thing. First with the bad SVE pipes, and then scrapping that idea, getting the new pipes, and then deciding, hey, I could do that, which I have more respect for all the muffler guys now. Golly, that was a lot of work, but it looks pretty good. You can see the mufflers hanging down just a little bit. They're even, and I got the tailpipes even. Everything's looking pretty good. So there's only one thing left to do. Let's start. Way quieter. I don't even, you can hear me and I'm not even like loud right now. Usually I'm like, so that's pretty good. Let's go drive it around and see what it sounds like. You can't even hear the exhaust. Like, I'm talking at an average, an average decibel level, and you can't hear the car. I don't know if I like that yet. It's really quiet. Like, holy crap, I didn't think it would make this much of a difference, I'll be honest with you. I thought actually it's gonna be a little louder. So, it's good for being discreet, you know what I mean? If I'm just trying to be like undercover, like I'm definitely not getting pulled over like this. Like, this is quiet. No drone, absolutely no drone. I'm kind of digging it. We gotta get these electric cutouts installed, so I can be loud when I want to be loud, because I kind of like the loud too. I like it both. So, wow, it's really quiet. I'll try to get an outside perspective of it, but this is insanely quiet. Oh my god, it's faster. It's faster. I don't even know how to explain it to you. I just hit it in third gear, and usually if I ease into third, I have traction. Not anymore. I don't even have traction in fourth now. I touch it in fourth and it's gone. I didn't know it was gonna make that much of a difference in power either. I heard the chamber mufflers were bad. You know, I knew they were bad, but god dang, I had no idea it was gonna be that much of a difference. My heart, that was crazy. Let's see if I can. That was half throttle. What do you mean? Okay, so as you saw in the GoPro footage, no drone whatsoever. It sounds really quiet on the street, and as soon as you get into it, you can hear it for sure. It's still very violent when you get in the boost, but otherwise, when you're just cruising all around, it's very nice, very subtle. It's good. So mufflers are great. They're a little quiet for my taste, but I'm sure when they actually start to break in a little bit and that fiberglass breaks in a little bit, it'll be a little bit louder and right where I want it, because it is a little quiet, but they sound good, sound deep. Very satisfied, happy with these mufflers. It was well worth the swap to these from the Flowmaster. So if you're looking for a pair of Dynomaxes, I will get them. They are a great upgrade for your turbo car, your Turbo Fox Buddy, whatever kind of turbo car you got. So that is the Dynomax Super Turbos Dynomax Ultra Flows for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you want to purchase those Dynomax mufflers, link in the description, and it'll take you right to that. So on that, I will catch you guys on the Cutout video to make it loud again.